Hello and welcome to our weekly wrap. Much of the news flow this week has revolved around the possibility of December as a date for the ECB to expand their monetary easing or for the Fed to lift off rates for the first time in a number of years. In terms of from the European Central Bank, we've seen a number of speakers and source reports suggesting that December is still on the table. However, the most notable of this was source reports suggesting that a deposit rate cut of more than 10 basis points is possible and or further quantitative easing. Elsewhere out of the US, it's been relatively quiet considering the Veterans Day holiday which took place on Wednesday. What we have seen is retail sales. They did miss on expectations but were not bad enough to take a Fed rate liftoff in December off the table. We've also seen a number of Fed speakers and the general consensus has been that a December rate liftoff is still possible. Although we have seen these events look more and more likely, the reaction we have seen in both the euro and the dollar is relatively subdued. When we finished the week at a similar level to where we started it, this is because much of the action in December is already priced in. In terms of the notable outperformer, this does come in the form of Aussie, and this comes amid a fantastic jobs report, substantially beating on expectation, and has led to the Australian dollar shrugging off some rather weak data out of China. In terms of what we'll be looking out for next week, CPI may be the most important data out of the UK, while will also be due out of the US. In terms of what else is due out of the US, we'll also be looking out for the Philly Fed Business Outlook and the Empire State Business Outlook. There's a number of Fed speakers which will give further indication as to whether December is still possible, while European Central Bank sees a particularly large number of speakers compared to usual, so of course people will also be looking at December for a potential chance of further easing. That's all from me. I hope you have a great weekend.